Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Pen-GAME James from the Vibes at the Table podcast, your host. It's been a minute, man. You know what I mean? I done grew a beard and everything. You know what I mean? Like that's how long it's been. You know what I'm saying? Just want to say what's up with y'all. I just want to give y'all some updates on what I've been going through. You know what I mean? Just want to take a break. Just want to handle some business right quick. Have some trips that I have to handle. You know what I mean? I went overseas with the wife for the first time. We went to Finland, Santorini, and Paris. Had a great experience. Experiencing different cultures and things of that nature. It was definitely worth the time. You know what I mean? Definitely had fun. You know what I mean, and looking forward to doing it someday again soon. You know what I mean? But this episode, I wanted to touch on as I said before, what I've been um up to and what can you expect from me, and also I want to touch on something very serious, which I'll do first. I want to talk to you guys about, being a poet with a speech impediment. For those who know, what I mean, having a speech impediment, at times it can be torturous. You know what I mean? Just when it comes out, it comes out. You know what I mean? Sometimes you could be not nervous and it just stuff to happen. You know what I mean? So it's like, unpredictable, but at times it's very hard to, to live with this. Um I found out that I had a speech impairment when I was like 6, 7 years old, you know what I mean? And at that time, I didn't fully understand my condition until I had got a little bit older, but from a kid to my adult years, just having a speech impairment, you know, and then having to be, ridiculed for it. You know what I mean? It's like it was tough. It'd be tough to get through. You know what I mean? It's just, just having to deal with that, like you just felt like you didn't want to say anything. You know what I mean? Like it was times where like I wish that I had that like I learned sign language just so I wouldn't hear my own voice at times. You know what I mean? But what helped me was, one of the things that helped me was poetry. Honestly, I'm back when I was about 16, 17, I got into poetry and it was crazy because I wanted to be a rapper at first, you know what I mean? Until I started to watch this program on HBO called Deaf Poetry, you know, um, and it was hosted by one of my favorite MCs, most Def, now known as Yasin Bey. Just seeing how people do poetry at that time, it really inspired me, you know, and how they did it. You know what I mean? So when I started to practice it, it definitely helped me with my speech impairment because I didn't have a instrumental to try to stay on a beat with. It was just me just like me just speaking, and it definitely helped. You know what I mean? Just me, doing poetry the way I wanted to do it definitely helped, and then just when I just my flow was really I started to develop this slow speaking flow as if I was telling a story. That really helped me out with my speech impairment a lot, and then reading also that same way definitely helped me. It was like I was, telling my brain to speak in this manner, and it definitely helped me to, perform it and help me with my confidence level, you know what I mean? And I've been, you know, at this poetry since then. You know what I mean? Not saying that, it cured it, even to this day I still stutter, but even then, I mean like even when I do still still doing this, and my podcasting, you know. Um I just developed this as I got older, this attitude of, you know, managing this speech impediment and going after the things that I have a desire for. You know what I mean? To be a great lyricist and or poet, and to be one of the best podcasters, speakers out there. You know what I mean? That what really, like drove me to you know, to not only master my two crafts, but to just to manage my speech impediment. So for all those who have a speech impediment, a stammer and or stutter, you know, do not let that get in the way of what you desire in life, as far as, you want to speak in front of people or whatever it is that you want to do, your speech impairment should not have to determine or get in the way of your goals and dreams. You know what I mean? So, don't let it stop you. I don't. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's basically all I want to like share with you, and also tell you what I got going on. So I got more poems to write and to get out there. I'm gonna do that first. Then also with my podcast, I'm going to be, doing interviews with poets and poetry album reviews. It's a lot of excuse me, a lot of poetry projects that have been dropped. And I definitely am going to get in contact you know, with those artists so I can have them on the show, talk to them, and get to know them a little bit better. You know what I mean? So definitely look out for that. And also I definitely, am doing a poetry project myself. You know what I mean? I won't say what the title is first, you know what I mean? Just know that this project is definitely gonna be something I'm gonna be taking my time with. You know what I mean? And I'm still back and forth on, do I want, production done or just, do this whole project to be like, to be with no production, to be with to, you know, yes, you know what I mean? So because I've heard I've heard poetry projects that had it, and it's a pretty neat, you know what I mean? But then it's like, do I really want that, or do I want just the audience to just just pay attention to what I'm saying without the beat being a somewhat of a somewhat of a distraction. You know what I mean? So I'm still trying to decide between that, you know what I mean? But that's definitely coming. Um, so yeah, just look out for, more poetry podcast episodes from me and more poems from me, to catch these new poems that I'm gonna be dropping. Check out my my Instagram, my YouTube, and my TikTok, and my Facebook. Follow me on everything, PTJ Poems, on everything. You know, TikTok, YouTube, Insta, all that, Facebook, all that. You know what I mean? So, your boy got some projects going on, and I'm gonna most definitely get it done. So just want to let y'all know how I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm doing okay. I mean, looking forward to celebrating my fourth year of marriage. You know what I mean? Fourth year of marriage, man. To the wife. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, looking forward to more years with her. I mean, I'm looking forward for forever with her. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Looking forward to that, and I look forward to dropping more projects and to making more podcast episodes. But to sign off, it's your boy PEN-GAME James, and I'll see y'all soon.